because that's between you and him. And I'll never have him in my box either, because that's me kind of just, you know, and to ask him questions on you, because that's me wanting, you know, because we all know what Darren G's like. He's gonna go off on one about you. So I absolutely agree. And I do understand.
DG's done this deliberately. He's done it deliberately to try and get a hate live on me, 100%. But the bottom line is, my main thing, what I'm asking was the fact that my kids were even mentioned on his live. My unborn babies were even mentioned on his live in that sort of way. Now, the bottom line is, I'm in Spain, living my life. I'm happy. I'm living in a nice place. I'm happy. I'm doing my businesses. And I've got 2 kids on the way. And it's the whole reason why, a few months ago, when Darren was chatting shit, he spoke about my dead brother, saying he's rotting in the ground. He spoke about my kids. He said he's targeted my fucking son. He's targeted my 70-year-old mother in the past. Now, you got to understand, when I said to Darren a few months ago, look, okay, well, let's just get in the ring in August and if you're not going to meet us, because no one can find him because he's in a hostel, moving from hostel to hostel. He then said, you get to Dublin. You've got a week to go to Dublin. I went to Dublin within 3 days. And he didn't turn up. That was the thing. He did not turn up. But so, as far as I was concerned, once he didn't turn up, that was left. Then I thought, okay, sound, that's in the past. I'm not even going to entertain him. Because he's just a clout chaser. And he's been shown to be a shithouse because he wouldn't turn up in Dublin when he said he'd be there within a week. Right? Now, as far as I was concerned, that little piece of shit was just left in the past. I was going to leave him and that was it. But instead, he continues to prod and prod and prod. I ignored him, but then he's obsessed, jealous, bitter because no one speaks to him. But regardless of that, DG the Core then used his platform deliberately and brought my name up, knowing that Darren G was going to start going on a big rant about me. And that's the whole point about it.
You know what, Sam, before this came out, I saw that video, before all this came out as to what you had to say about it, I even thought myself, no, why is he bringing Sam up? I thought that myself. Don't go there, DG, don't go there. And apparently his chat was saying the same thing. He should have shut it down, absolutely. Because it was a hate live.
Oh, shut up. 100%, it was like, if you listen to the live, you'll see it was a hate live. DG the Core, but you got to understand with DG the Core. DG the Core is not stupid in the sense of how he knows how social media works. So for me, I just say my views, whether people like it or not, I don't give a shit. Whereas DG the Core is a lot more reserved in what he lets people know about his views, because he's one of them people where he doesn't want to rock the boat with people, right? But he's very cunning in the sense of he had that pre-planned. He obviously spoke to Darren before that live and said, yeah, do you know what? I'll get you in the live, but you don't. I'm just not going to say anything. And that's it. And that's what I believe.
Are you happy to talk to DG?
Look, this isn't an online fucking back and forth tennis. I don't want to speak to DG. That's the thing. I don't want to speak to him. I'm not going to have a way. Yeah, I'm not going to have a way of having an online back and forth for people's entertainment with DG. The bottom line is, Darren G has massively, like, so many times said stuff about my unborn babies in the past. I'll get all the clips and I'll play them later, right? Where he said the mongrels or stuff like that. He said that I didn't even want a kid to Holly. She just come down and she was just a bang. He said that earlier on the day yesterday. Like, it's on the FYP that. They're on the FYP, them sort of things. So when he's saying all this nasty stuff about Holly and about my unborn babies, and then he goes into DG's live, and DG allows him to go into his live, and then he starts telling a load of lies about me. But on top of that, he then brings up my babies and my girlfriend. That is where the insult is. Because someone had said the most about your kids, your unborn babies and your girlfriend, and then they're then in a live with DG the Core saying the same sort of shite. Do you know what I mean? It's for any woman to see that, to see a little smackhead in a hostel who no one speaks to. But the thing is, when a pregnant woman sees that early on the day, where she sees him turning around and go like, saying Sam just got to Dublin, he doesn't want kids to it. He just banged there and that was it. No, I did want kids to it, and I'm so happy. I've got 2 little daughters with her in August, and I couldn't have picked a better mother for the children that I'm going to have, right? But for him to turn around and say that early on the day and then to go to DG's live, obviously that's provocation, and DG the Core knew exactly what he was doing. And that's what I'm saying to you. And you've got to understand, she's 6 months pregnant, and she's a nice person. It's not like she's a piece of shit. She's a nice person. So it's like, she's not a nasty person anyway. So when she's seeing like a little smackhead like him sat in a hostel saying that sort of stuff, hating on the world because he's jealous and bitter because he's not doing anything with his life, it's not nice for her to see someone like that turn around and go, he doesn't give a fuck about it. He's only pregnant because he banged her once or whatever he said. And then he's saying stuff about me unborn kids, calling them mongrels. You know what I mean? It's not nice. And as I said, the fact that he's then mentioned it, and that's the whole point of him bringing up my kids to 6,000 people in his life. You know what I mean? And
yeah, and I agree. Yeah, I said the same thing. You shouldn't have mentioned your kids because of the history that you have with them, because of the things he said in the past. And I didn't know that, but no, you shouldn't have mentioned your children at all. And I don't think you should be mentioned, on that line because of the history that you have. I think you should be left alone. If you've got something to say it on your own platform, but don't give that person a voice because you're giving that person a voice when you've got 4K watching.
There's the thing, Darren's begged it on every podcast for the past 8 years since he's been out of jail, 10 years. Begged it on every podcast. He's done about 100 of them, telling the same old fairy tales fucking he tells. But the thing is, and I've always ignored him. I've always ignored this shit. And as I said to you, when the final thing come when it was a Dublin situation, when he said to me, come to Dublin within a week. And obviously I thought he had the opportunity, but he didn't turn up. And then he starts making lies up saying he's linked up with cartels and there's no such thing as that. It's complete lies. Well, as I said, he's just a stalker. He's just a bad, crazy stalker who just always talks about me. He's obsessed, he's jealous, he's bitter. And then for DG to put the call to allow him to be on there and to try and slaughter me for a full 30 minutes and to be saying stuff about me, once we even mention the kids, it's as bad as it gets. And there's another part, there's more to what he does actually say, but the bottom line is, you've been chatting shit about my kids all day that day, yesterday, so obviously DG the Court has seen that. I thought, okay, look, let's get him in the live tonight, and let's see if we can provoke a little bit of traction. Yeah. I was minding my own business. I don't want drama, but obviously I'm fully entitled to defend myself if that happens, and DG the Court has put himself in a position where he's conspired with him to do that.
I mean, it's just stupidity, isn't it? Because I know that if I'm going to ask Darren G a question on you, he's going to go off on one because he does on his own platform. Now, I don't have a problem with him. I don't know him, but I know that will happen.
But that's the thing, and that's why I'm being very self-controlled and not going off on Darren now to 7,000 people in your life. I could quite easily now try and do that, but I'm not going to. There's so much I could say about Darren, about him. Everyone's seen the videos where he was asking a 14-year-old to put a finger up his bottom. Everyone's seen them videos. It's on YouTube.
He said, can you give him 2 minutes? DG put in the comment.
DG can message me. That's the thing. He's trying to clout chase. He's trying to do get a little bit of content. He can message me if he's got something to say, or go through Dave. But as I said, there's so much I could say about Darren, but I'm not going to. But as I said, because I'm not going to put you in a position, Andy. But if people want to see anything about Darren, just type in YouTube Darren G talking to minors, and you'll see him speaking to little children. But look, regardless of that, I'm not going to keep going in on him, Andy. But that's it. But it's just ridiculous. It's unnecessary drama that I don't want. And that's it. But obviously DG instigated this with Darren. But it's it. But yeah, I just thought to pop in to let you know that, Andy.
Oh, thank you, Harden Sam, for joining.
Hold
it down then, guys, not with Sam.
How do I get out of your hands?
Oh, I don't know. Get you 1 sec. There you go. Thanks, Sam.
Bye-bye.
I don't know. I think DG's... Oh, there she is, DG. Don't know if he's left. Oh, hi, DG.
Hiya. Well, there's no point. I'm not gonna, as I say, I'm not here for fucking to. But I just wanted to speak to Sam. But that's it. I'm not gonna sit in here and fucking say anything in here. I'll speak to him off the internet. But obviously, there's no way I'm getting hold of him, is there? So.
Can I ask you a question though, DG? Do you not see where he's coming from though? Because he's got a...
Yeah, I made a stupid mistake, mate, and didn't really realise till I was in it. Like, obviously, and I realise now, but I never thought Like, why would I put myself in that situation knowing that, like, why would I put myself in that situation knowing what Sam, you know what I mean? Knowing if you piss Sam off, that's what's going to happen. Like, especially to my new family home, why would I do that? I'm not, you know what I mean? And as I say, I'm not stupid, and I was stupid in that situation, wasn't I? So
I mean, see me, I'm not saying you can't have an opinion and ask someone a question, but I just
didn't have any opinion though. But and this is God's honest truth, right? I did not know Darren said any of that about his kids earlier on in the day. I've not set it up. I don't even speak to Darren like that. I never would have speak to Darren like that. Like, especially to go like, I've just not got. Why would I want to do that against Sam? Like, I've never had a problem with Sam. Never fucking. Like, the first time I met Sam, I sat there on live going, fucking hell, you know what I mean? I'm not going to piss Sam off because I definitely don't want my windows going through and stuff like that.
Do you not think you should have shut it down, though?
What?
Do you not think you should have shut it down?
Yeah, well, you know, hindsight's a fucking great thing, isn't it? But obviously, in the situation, I didn't think I'd done anything wrong. So, you know, it's all good looking in the past and thinking, yeah, I should have done that, but I couldn't have done that, could I? I've done it now, and it's my own stupid mistake, isn't it?
I know there's some people in the comments that are saying that you haven't done anything wrong, and you know, and like I said, you can ask questions, have that freedom of speech, but however, I just think because they've got that past, haven't they?
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I didn't think it was a stupid mistake. I didn't think.
Dangerous ground, isn't it, really, with them too?
Yeah, as I say, stupid mistake. Didn't think. Fucking wish I had a thought, or wish I'd have thought it through. Didn't think it. You know what I mean?
Dave, and then that's not Dave. Bloody Sam off TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, it's my fucking. It's yeah. I don't know. I didn't do. You know, surely anyone knows. I don't need to. It's not like I need to do anything for views or anything. We all know views don't mean anything. Like, these 7,500 people are here now watching, but then it doesn't matter. They've gone after that, doesn't it? You know, views don't mean anything.
Absolutely.
So I've not done anything for views. I do okay on the app and stuff, and I've not. As I say, like, and I'll be honest, sitting here after when I woke up this morning, and
Maureen, are you
just for asking a few questions and worrying for the safety of my own daughter in my care, I'm feeling pretty much fucking helpless of not being able to do anything, because I know the people that are going to do it is like, it's just going to be a surprise and whatever. Like, that's the grimmest part, I'm not going to lie.
Hi guys, I just want to say something. I'm going to need everyone to stop being scared of Sam. Who the fuck is Sam?
I'm not going to sit through this again. Sorry, I'm going to have to. I'm not going to be on.
No, but it's true. Everyone is.
One sec. First of all, I'm not scared of Sam. He has defended me a hell of a lot on here, right? So he's had my back. Yeah, I'm going to have Sam's back. Do I think people should go to people's houses? No. I've always stated that no, it should be kept on TikTok. However, I do agree with Sam when he said that he felt like it was a hate live, because that's how I thought it was. And no, DG, it was a mistake, but that's what I thought as well, because you're talking to two people that have a history that really hate each other, and you're asking questions about the other person, you know?
Yeah, but I think it's a bit hypocritical, because we just heard him say the guy's brought up his children and threatened and that, but how many people has he gone to threaten to go to their houses with their children inside? Make it make sense. What are we doing here?
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about this guy, Darren G, mentioning his children. He's mentioned them again. He don't want his children coming out of his mouth because of their past. You know, I just think it's treading on dangerous grounds. You know what I mean? You've got to be careful who you get involved with, and don't get involved in that. No.
I don't know. I just think like.
How do you not see that though? I mean, Darren.
Yeah, but DG ain't done nothing wrong. If you look at it properly, what has he done wrong? Did DG mention his kids? Did he mention his partner? At the end of the day, okay, but Angie, 1 second. The man's a live creator. He goes on live with people. Who the fuck is Sam? Why is everyone so scared of Sam? Sam is not no gangster. He's not no gangster. He's not no bad boy.
I'm scared of Sam. I'm not saying that. I do get his point. I do understand what
Okay, but Angie, he goes around threatening people with their children in their house every day. Every other day. Oh, I'm going to send people to your house. But now that it's happened to him and people are talking about his
And I've said that's not right. And I've
it's
said
a problem.
Yep. And I've said that many times, Tori, and that's not right. I don't think...
Yeah, it's not right.
No.
And I'm just going to need all these creators to stop being scared of Sam, because when it's anything else, all these creators have got mouth. When anything else has stepped forward, but now it's Sam. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm deluded. Oh, like, please, man. Like, you creators on here are fucking
I think
annoying.
people need to be careful what they say on social media, and not just because of Sam, but other people that may have your address. Because some people don't give a shit that you got kids there. You know, TikTok is dangerous. It's a dangerous place, man. So
Yeah,
it's
but-
not just Sam; it's other people that I think.
No, 100%. You should be wary of what you say on the internet. But you, as a man, you can't be threatening to go to people's houses with children and then go on your up horse. Oh my God, he's coming. He's saying things about my children.
Well, I've always said I don't agree with that, Torian. I've always said that.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I just don't understand this fear that everyone has with this man. I genuinely don't get
I'm
it.
not lying, Torian. I've had a rant on Sam. You know I have. You know, had a huge
Andrew,
rant
this is
on
what I'm saying. Everyone on this app goes on about.
I really don't have I don't have a fear of Sam.
No, I know. I'm not
That's
talking
my
about
bad.
you.
Oh,
Andrew, I'm
okay.
not talking about you when I'm saying that. I'm just saying in general. But
Yeah.
my thing is, like, I don't understand why they, like, what is this, like, I don't get it. I'm trying to understand, like,
What with other people, you mean? Like who? Can you tell us who?
say that again, sorry.
Like who? You said people have a fear of Sam, like who?
Dave Duran made one. That's why he has to be up his booty. DG clearly looks scared. Like, all these creators are scared. It's like no one wants to talk about the way he talks about women. He threatens women. He does everything that everyone's so against on this app. But it's okay because it's Sam Walker and he lives in Spain and he's a gangster. Oh, I'm scared. Miss me with the bullshit, please.
Do you not think? You know, I get what you're saying, but do you not think someone would be able? How do I get out?
No, but, and you know what, Angie? One more thing, because I'm going to go, yeah? Do you know what that drives me mad? Is the fact that it's all women, mainly women that support this man. Mainly women that are LOLing and laughing when he's talking about women, girls' manhoods, girlhoods and all these types of things about children. It's women that are sitting there condoning him. It's weird. The man's a clout chaser. Let's really talk about it. Sam Walker's a clout chaser. He is. He is. And I said what I said, and I'm not scared of Sam because you can pull up to my house because I have uncles and brothers that really love me. So do what you want to do, mate. No one ain't scared of you. Sorry, that's all I wanted to say.
Listen,
Anyway.
I don't have a fear of Sam. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you shouldn't. And you shouldn't. And no one should. No one should be scared of this man that's stuck in Spain, that can't come back to the UK, that is threatening everyone to send young people to smash their windows. Like, please, like, oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm too real for
I
this.
don't agree with anyone taken off TikTok.
Pardon?
I don't agree with anyone taking off TikTok, but you know, like I say, you know, having some opinions. If it's not Sam, it could be someone else. They're not going to care who you live with. You know, so I do think that you know, you've got to be careful who you mess with. You
There's
know,
someone bigger and badder than everyone,
Guarantee
isn't it?
has a history, right? He's been to jail, right? Sam has a history. So maybe these two people aren't people to mess with. So when you're sitting there saying, why are we scared of Sam? This is ridiculous. No one should be going to people's houses, blah, blah, blah. But there are some people that just would not care about what you're saying right now, would still go to your house, whether you've got children or not. I'm not saying it's right. But you can say, to you know, Torian, you can say it to you blue in your face, you know what I mean? Sam is Sam, and if he's gonna,
100%.
he's gonna do.
Listen, there's someone bigger and badder than someone out there. There's someone bigger and badder than Sam. There's someone bigger and badder than me and you. Do you know what I'm saying? And some people really don't have morals and they really will do something to hurt you or your loved ones. I get that. But I feel like when it's on TikTok app and you're constantly threatening people to go to their homes, not caring if they got kids, not caring if they've got women in their house, but you want to sit there and be like, oh, he's mentioned my child. Well, of course they're going to get fucking mentioned if you're out here threatening people with kids. What are we talking about here? But Angie, that's all I wanted to say anyway. But yeah, everyone have a good day.
Some battles later, Torian.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke you.
It's my birthday tomorrow. Well, today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Huh?
I'm going to send you something to your house. Send me your address.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to send you a birthday
You haven't
present.
sent me a glitter thingy, are you?
No, I would never do that. So wait, Ange, you sending any nude pics out then on your birthday? Well, maybe she's not on Facebook. No, I'm joking. I've got to go, man. See you lot later.
Yeah. If anyone else wants to get in the box, get in the box. I think we've actually come across. I think we've played all the videos. Wait a minute. We've seen that. Wait a minute. Oh, this one. Does anyone else want to get in the box? Put it in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to move on and talk about something else. There's